News. We begin the second half in faraway Liberia, where the newly inaugurated President Joseph Boakai earlier today suffered heat stroke while making his inauguration speech. The 79-year-old who defeated George Weah in a runoff election in November was sworn in during an outdoor ceremony in sweltering heat in the West African nation's capital, Monrovia. Meanwhile, his spokesman, Muhammad Ali, said he has been stabilized, saying the heat was high when he gave the speech. Reports said Mr. Boakai paused during his speech and aides rushed to fan him. He continued a few minutes later, but stopped again, and aides helped him walk away from the podium, curtailing the ceremony. Some of Mr. Boakai's opponents had raised concerns about his age and energy during election campaigning, but his team dismissed the criticism. Although the inauguration ceremony ended abruptly, Mr. Boakai had already taken the oath of office when he was helped away. Officials still proceeded to a planned lunch, but Mr. Boakai's whereabouts were not immediately clear. For more on this development, let's bring in the former spokesman of the UN mission in Sierra Leone, Patrick Coker, who joins us live via Zoom from the United Kingdom. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. Well, Liberia has a new president, but what do you make of his first outing?
Thank you very much. The heat stroke or exhaustion, as his tag team mentioned, really puts a little bit of a dime on the very gorgeous and memorable occasion. However, I believe that going forward, this will not, by any means, reduce the importance of the change we witnessed. Liberians yearned for change, and they got it. So we expect that from reports that I have gathered, even through my own contacts, the president is doing fine, and he has gone back to work. As I speak to you, he should be meeting with the president of Ghana. Yeah.
All right. You have spoken about change. What do you consider priority for the government of President Boakai?
From my experience in Liberia, about a decade or so, the change will be impacting on the lives of the average Liberian. The economic situation is really very dire. It's really challenging, especially if we dovetail it from the global circumstances around us. In addition to that, infrastructure will be very critical. He has prioritized agriculture more than anything. He has also, in his speech, mentioned inclusiveness and the need to be transparent. So the other thing that will come to play is that this is an elderly man who is very calm, measured, dedicated, and he is going to give his all to Liberian people. The prayer is he should get the right team to join him in implementing his agenda. As I speak to you, he's made efforts to also meet like the ADB and other institutions that will help him start off the government.
All right, then. And I was wondering if what you thought really about those who had concerns and complained about his energy and age, during campaigns. Do you think he actually has what it takes to deliver on his campaign promises? You have about 10 seconds for that.
I respect age. As an African, I believe he has what it takes upstairs, and I can tell you that the older the wine, the better. It's going to do justice to what Liberia needs. especially when you compare it to the fact that youth just handed over to him.
All right, then. Former spokesman, UN Nation in Sierra Leone, Patrick Coker, thank you very much for talking to us on TVC News at 10.
Thank you very much.